Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Friday to you all. Hopefully your weeks are wrapping up nicely, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully having a great day nonetheless. We continue with the 르세라핌 drop from 1 p.m. today with the rest of the Crazy EP, the Crazy mini album. Crazy, the title track was actually quite a good time indeed. Really quirky, really bouncy, really good fun indeed. And now we have the other, how many songs do we have? We have 4 more B-sides to check out. It's a little bit of a shorter mini album, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. So typical album listen rules will apply. We'll run through the album in order. We'll read off the credits for every song. We'll talk about it. Bada bing, bada boom. And historically, 르세라핌 albums have been getting blocked whenever we do full cut or full length album listens and things of that nature. Kind of just any hype girl group that isn't New Jeans gets blocked when we do album listens here. So in the case that it is blocked, and if it is, you'll see a message right below where the face cam is saying this is a chopped up version. And the full link, or the link to the full length version, the uncut version, is top link in the description. And if I remember to do it, it'll be in the pinned comment as well. It's all free. All you have to do is click on it. It'll take you to a file sharing, kind of like a Dropbox thing called pCloud. And then you'll have the full uncut version there for your viewing or listening pleasure. Cool? Cool. Let's get started. Here we go! Right. Oh, I definitely forgot to change the transition button. Oops, my bad. You know what? We'll keep it in anyways. So we have official visualizers for every song, including captions, which is very neat. There's a very high chance I won't read the captions, mainly because I'm a ears first type of person rather than eyes first. I'll take in melodies and composition and stuff like that before the words. So for that, I can only apologize if I miss some things here and there. Having said that, let's get started. Track number 1, Chasing Lightning, produced by 13, score Megatone, and members from Hybe. So, traditionally, this is an intro track, right? Full-length song, though, so let's see.
우리 강아지가 너무 보고 싶어. 싫어? 잠깐이라도 껴안고 싶어. 그냥 참아. 시간 날 때 보면 되지. 더 중요한 게 있잖아. I keep craving Greek yogurt.
Really loud.
I swear I could live off it for the rest of my life. アレルギーあるんでしょ? 食べて具合が悪くなったらどうするの? 編み物してると時間が経つのも忘れちゃう. You've got time for that? You have so many more important things to do. 난 감정을 못 숨기겠어. 사랑받고 싶다고 말할래. まず愛される資格がいるんじゃないの? そんなこと言ってたらもっと嫌われるよ。夢中になれそうなことを見つけたいな。完全にハマっちゃうような何かを。
So the intro track is going to the club as well.
바쁘지 않아? 막상 진짜 미치지도 못할걸? そうやっていちいち計算して私たちが予想した通りになってるのかな今. 아니, 사실 뭐가 맞는지 모르겠어. 知ってるよね. 頭の上の天気を変えることはできないって. 날씨를 바꿀 수는 없는 걸. Can't change the weather.
Oh.
그렇다면 번개를 조절해놔라.
Fake build, fake build.
망설이지 말고 설렘을 따르는 거야. 今を変えるの. 今立っているこの地を変えてみせる. Change the ground.
Yeah, we really are just like, we're leading off at the club and we're going back into the club with Crazy.
우리 강아지가 너무 보고 싶어. 잠깐이라도 껴안고 싶어. 아무리 힘들어도 보고 싶으면 봐야지. 뭐 어떡해? I keep craving Greek yogurt. I swear I could live off it for the rest of my life. 알레르기あるんだよね. でもそれでハッピーになれるなら食べなきゃ.
So the first time around, it's the people in conversation putting the original person down. Second time is really more supportive. I like it.
Doing what you love makes you feel alive. 난 감정을 못 숨기겠어. 사랑받고 싶다고 말할래. 나라そう言ってみなよ.
I can't lie though, this beat kinda hits.
そうでしょ? 夢中になれそうなことを見つけたいの. 完全にハマっちゃうような何かを. 사실 나도 찾고 싶어. 미친다는 건 내가 좋아하는 걸 믿는 거니까. もう待たないで無我夢中になる準備はもう十分
You said it again. Build it back up again.
번개를 쫓는 거야 Chasing lightning この音楽に乗って
God, I love the double take. It faked me out both times, but I still like it.
It's fun going insane
Third time?
생각난다면 지금 하는 거야 감지를 마마니 素直なのが私たちらしいでし
A
ょ
fourth time?
어디가 어디든 망설이지 말고 뛰어내려 살아있다는 걸 느낄 수 있잖아 Only I can make
A fifth time?
We can dance under the lightning
Don't do that. But yeah, this beat kinda hit. Also quite like the octave stacked vocal here too. It adds a really nice interesting texture by adding the octave below. Quite nice. That's quite nice indeed. Might be my we might be going like up there in terms of the SSERAFIM intros since The World Is My Oyster. I love The World Is My Oyster. It was such a good intro track. The fact that it was like their first one too. They really hit the gate running with that first intro track, but Chasing Lightning has a really good vibe to it. And it's surprisingly easy to follow. Like some of their intros can get very complex with the storytelling, but Chasing Lightning is a very straightforward story, I feel like. And maybe it's because I can understand Japanese too, and I mean, you know, having the subtitles for the Hangul part makes it that much easier to follow along too. So maybe that's why Chasing Lightning is hitting a little bit harder for me than other intros have in the past. But in general, good way to start. It's very energetic. It really establishes the tone of what this album is going to be, or at least what I'm assuming this album is going to be. Considering next track, Crazy, is once again a very clubby beat. We're 2 for 2. We're in the club. And I wonder if that is going to continue in the album. I mean, we'll find out when we progress through the album, but the energy is good. The energy is very good. Oh, and the animation changes at the end. Okay. Right. So track number 2, hinted on, is Crazy, the title track. We won't listen to it here, but we have already spent some time on it on its own, so if you want to check that out, that's on the channel as well. But credits, track number 2, Crazy, produced by 13, I Love Julia, Hit My Bang, score, Megatone, Leaving Kali, J-Bag, Jake Torrey, Supreme Boy, Anthony Watts, Amanda Kiddo AI, Ibanez. Which takes us to track number 3, the first of the proper B-sides, titled Pierrot. Pierrot. We'll run with it. Pierrot. I'm gonna guess it's French. Produced by 13, Hitman Bang, score, Megatone, Supreme Boy, and Martin. One hope I have for these B-sides, I hope we get something like No Celestial 2.0. No Return off of the Unforgiven album got pretty close, but I want just an unashamedly rock-based banger like No Celestial. It's been so long, but I'll take anything that I can get. Oh, this is cool. I love the kind of underlying spookiness to this. It really works.
So when my girls at, when my boys at, 급히 풀어 함께.
808's putting in work here though.
Crazy girls, 내가 뭘 더 겁내. 몰라 이제 계획 따윈 영. 새것처럼 장마 속으론. 오늘 많은 going dumb. 우린 그냥 do it 'cause it's fun. That's my girl, girl. 내 프로 문제가.
It really is kind of continuing the quirkiness from Crazy, but in a completely different direction. Again, it's once again similar to Crazy in that it's a very rap-driven song, but I almost don't miss the melody at all. Because there's enough of it to go around. And the beat definitely allows for both melody and rap to really shine and do their thing. And just this general heaviness. What was that IU and Hyori line? I'm gonna have to read through that again. That little stutter step after that "my girl, it's my girl" line is so cool. Claps never hurt. Getting a little operatic section in there to finish the chorus sections, really neat. It's a really interesting textural thing, and again, kind of plays into that spooky vibe, that Halloween typey vibe, you know? It's dramatic, a little bit unsettling, in that, you know, that spooky element kind of thing. But it's all packaged in a way where it's got a terrific heaviness to it. Like, that 808 be putting in the work on this track for sure, bud, for sure. And it just stylistically works. It works so well. There's nothing that really sticks out at all. Everything plays into each other. Really good harmony behind it. The beat is exactly what you want on a song of this nature. The top line is exactly what you want on a beat of this nature. And yeah, nice. And weirdly, when it comes to girl group B-sides this year, there's been a handful that I've been really rating that's been super rap heavy. And I'm not a person that really leans towards rap heavy songs. Nothing really against it. I just don't have as close of a connection with it, so I don't understand it as much, if that makes sense. That's why I tend to lean towards melodic tunes. Or, you know, genres that I'm comfortable with. So rock, classical, ballads, those types of songs I'm more comfortable with, so I tend to naturally go towards that stuff. But honestly, this is kind of entire 르세라핌 era so far. I know we're only 3 songs in, but is really kind of going along that same line of me weirdly liking rap heavy girl group music. Because last year me would not have liked this, I don't think. But this year me, I'm really liking this. Oh, that's so weird. But yes, I love that we've gone sonic change. Like, this is not a clubby song anymore. Yes, it has that trap 808 beat that is really good. But like, we're not, you know, strutting our stuff at the club type of thing. This is a little bit haunted housey effect, but it still has the quirkiness. It still has that heavy beat. It still has really nice free flow and clean flow on the multiple rap sections, and I'm not gonna complain about it. Next up, 1-800 Hot and Fun, track number 4. I believe this is a song that they performed at Coachella when it was still unreleased. And thankfully, I haven't seen any of the Coachella stages, so I'm going into this fresh. I think a lot of Fear Nuts will know what this song is already, but I haven't heard a second of it, so I'm very excited to finally see what I've been missing out on. But 1-800 Hot and Fun, produced by Blit Pop, AO Beats, Omer Fetty, Mark Johns, Hitman Bang, Score, and Megatone. I noticed there was an explicit marker on Spotify,
Really?
so I'm
honestly just
very
sad
excited
my
about that.
shows. Yeah. I like to dance when I party. I like to kiss everybody. With heck is Saki? She's waiting down in the lobby. I'm trying to break it down, yeah, baby, get it, turn up the party. I like to dance when
Oh,
I like to kiss everybody.
you know what?
Heck is Saki? She's waiting down in
It's not a direct extension from No Celestial, but it's got the heavy rock beat, and I'm here for it.
Drop it back, Louis V back round my neck, ooh yeah, cause I'm so classy. After break it down, though, I bet you can get past me. Happy sweet angel, I'm so cute, I'm so nerdy, so sassy. Oh shit, oh my god, DJ play my favorite song, raise the roof, let the dogs out, play something by Beyonce. I'm not trying to leave until they kick us to the road, but if they do, it's cool, they'll got an address in my phone. I like to dance when
Man,
I like to kiss
that beat hit though.
Where the heck is Saki?
How they managed to replace an 808 with just a nice heavy electric guitar with lots of overdriving gain
I like to dance when I party.
and still make it sound nice and heavy?
Kiss everybody. Where the heck is Saki? She's waiting down in the lobby. I'm trying to break it down, yeah, baby, get it, turn up the party. 1-800 hot and fun. That's my number, hear my line. 1-800 hot and fun. Hear my ringtone every time. 1-800 hot and fun. That's my number, hit my line. 1-800 hot and fun. Hear my ringtone every time. Oh shit, oh my god, DJ play my favorite song. Raise the roof, let the dogs out, break something by Beyonce. I'm not trying to leave until they kick us to the roads, but if they do,
It
it's
works
cool,
though.
they'll get an
It really
address in my
works.
phone.
I can't help but just bop along to it because my brain has just been consumed by the beat. I'm feeling the flow like in my bones. What?
I'm trying to break it down, yeah, baby, get it, turn up the party. I like to dance at the party. I like to kiss everybody. Where the heck is Saki? She's waiting down in the lobby. I'm trying to break it down, yeah, baby, get it, turn up the party.
Gang vocals on a chorus? Never a bad idea.
That's my number, hit my line. 1-800 hot and fun. Hear my ringtone every time. 1-800 hot and fun. That's my number, hit my line. 1-800 hot and fun. Hear my ringtone every time.
Huh. Again, weirdly quirky. Weirdly quirky. But I kind of like it. Weird. Weird. But a good weird. Definitely a really good weird. It's a really automatic song in a roundabout way where you kind of press play, it goes, and that's all you really need it to do. Like, all you need to do is press play on the track and let it run, because it does the hard work for you. The beat kicks in, the beat gets into your head, you feel the flow with your body, and then all of a sudden you're just really feeling the beat, and that's all you need to do to enjoy it. And in terms of like the formula that goes into putting the song together, like you have that electric guitar line that is honestly a really good choice for this song. I am looking at it from a very biased point of view, mainly because I love a good rock guitar sound. But a rock guitar sound with a very rap-heavy vocal top line still works. It stylistically works. It's got the right amount of attitude to it. And yeah, just listening along to it, the song progresses really naturally. I love that the guitar is the primary like driver of the song wherever you are in the song, even when you get with, you know, the big power chords and the like you get some melody in the chorus from the guitar part as well. It still drives the song forward at a very natural pace, and it makes listening to it that much easier because you don't need to think about when the song is going to change or anything like that. It just is going to go. All you need to do is keep up. And the flow is fun. It's got, again, much like with Crazy, a good amount of attitude behind it. And I can see this being a hit on a live stage, especially if you get someone playing along to this live. I can definitely see this being a hit on a live stage for sure. 'Cause I think especially with the repeated, 1-800 hot and fun, that's my number every time, that's my ringtone, yada yada yada. Like, you go through that enough times, the crowd's gonna join in too, and crowd involvement on a live show is always a great time. It doesn't matter who the artist is, what the song is. Crowd involvement is great time for the fans and is a great time for the artist as well. So nice. Very rap heavy album. Not mad at it though. And now, is this the final song on the album already? Wow, that was quick. But we have track number 5, titled Crazier. Produced by Miss Yoonjin, 13 score megatone and hit, man. Bang. Love a little Jennifer track on our hands. Yes, we do. I wonder if we're going to get any more solo Yoonjin music at some point in the near future. 미치고 싶은데 눈치 보느라 이미 늦은 듯해 오늘도 난 화면 속 그녀를 쫓아다니다 끝나버리긴 싫어 사치가 되었네 내 일기장에 쓰던 movie cliché It's a song in 6/8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ooh. It's really quiet in the mix, I wonder why. In terms of the volume, I can't do anything more than this because this is as loud as it goes. It's definitely the quietest song, but it's a ballad in 6/8 with a primary acoustic guitar driving the song forward. This song is already a winner in my eyes. Oh, that, like purposeful, like echoing little fill for this pre-chorus is gorgeous. Nice long sustained notes on the major words in the chorus too. I'm a sucker for a little bit of a ballad. That was a good ballad. It was a good ballad indeed. I'm glad they finished it on a ballad because this entire Crazy album is a little bit more on the intense side. So, nice natural way of setting the album back down on the ground with the ballad. I'm so here for it. I love a ballad. I love the emotional value behind the ballad. I find it to be the most effective way to push emotion in music is the ballad formula. And it's just very pretty. And it's a standout song because it's so stylistically different from anything else on the album. But a ballad really at its core is meant to be a very vulnerable sounding sound. And Crazier really does have that emotional vulnerability behind it, both in the wordage but mainly in the sound signature of it. It's super light, that acoustic guitar, especially in the entire background, the nice sustained vocal notes as well, minimal digital work really anywhere in the song, both in the instrumental and in the vocals section as well. And I think there's a little bit of extra reverb in the vocal as well, letting it kind of ring out more than the other 4 songs on this album that have more of a hip-hoppy rap orientation to it. You can't really put reverb on rap because rap is meant to be a very rhythm-centric type of vocal delivery. You get something like Crazier where it's purely melodic and a lot of the notes are meant to be, you know, released and let go in a way where it kind of just ring out. Oh yeah, let's get some reverb involved. And it's just a very pretty song. It's a really nice way to finish. It has a nice little sparkle to it, warmth to it, and it's kind of everything you'll want from a ballad, really. It's very pretty. Cool. Good album. Really good album. And it's not the longest album in the world, but I think across the board, it's probably, for me, their most consistent album they've done in terms of, like, my initial receptions to the song. And that's coming from someone who really doesn't listen to a lot of rap-based music. So for me to say that about this album is pretty good in first impressions, all things considered. Is it my favorite LeSSERAFIM album that they've done? That's a good question. I don't know if anybody asked it, but I'm still going to try and answer it anyways. And that's tough because for me, like, Unforgiven era really was like my LeSSERAFIM era. I know No Celestial was from Anti-Fragile, and Anti-Fragile as a title track wasn't quite my favorite. I mean, it's probably my least favorite title track that LeSSERAFIM have done. It's nothing, it's not, I just prefer the others over it. So I'd probably say that Unforgiven era was like my top album, top era, all things put together. Having said that, Crazy is pretty close to that. Didn't think I'd be saying that today. Like, I said the same thing after checking out the MV, but I did not expect to like this era so much. Because the whole Easy era last time, Easy and what else dropped? What's Easy? Like Swan Song, Easy, Smart. It was kind of like the Anti-Fragile era where, you know, the music was perfectly fine. It just didn't resonate with me as much. And I was a little bit worried that we were going to get a continuation of that. But I'm really glad that Crazy took a different direction. And it's a direction that, 1, is a little bit out of the box, which makes it stand out for me. But 2, was put together in a way that works for me. Works for me. Good stuff. Too bad that the girl group list this year for music in general is so stacked. The girl groups this year have really turned it up a notch. LeSSERAFIM just made that decision that much harder for me because they really also have turned it up a little bit. And wow, girl groups this year, keep them going because they are doing the business this year. And I hope they keep doing the business because it's been so fun checking out girl group releases this year. But I am going to leave you all here for today. Thank you all for listening along with me, whether it was over on the YouTubes or on the P-Clouds. Thank you nonetheless. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, you know, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day-to-day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.